W, Ms. Delasso, Mrs. Gersh, Ms. Kerwin, Mrs. Tierney, Mrs. Kozera, and Ms. Bosco. On behalf of the class of 2012, we would like to thank all of you for preparing us for our high school journey and our journey through life. All of you helped us and encouraged us to do our best in all of our classes. First, Mrs. W. We would like to thank you for starting our education off on a strong note. We will always remember the lighter people, field trips when we were younger, and much more. You were the kindest person we knew when we were young, and you always helped us understand what is important and right. Ms. Delasso, you were and still are a very good teacher. We heard that you are one of those teachers that nobody would ever want to disappoint. You are also very gentle and never ever want to get upset.
Ms. Gersh, we had the most fun in science when we were younger with you. You taught us interesting things in science, which got us to be even more fascinated in our science studies. Ms. Tierney, you always find ways to make things fun. Another memory we all shared was our preparation for our first Holy Communion, which was a very special moment in each of our lives. Ms. Kozera, our 5th grade year was awesome. We shared so many memories. We had many fun and adventurous times. You found many ways in which math would interest us. You helped us and encouraged us to make 5th grade a memorable year for all of us.
Ms. Bobko, our classes in 6th grade also shared so many memories. Every day you would come to school and it would seem like you loved to be here every day. Whether the day was good or bad, you would always find ways to make us laugh. You also helped us to make the best out of our 6th grade year. Now, I don't even know where to begin. Ms. Kerwin, it's hard to describe our class's relationship. You have our respect, not only as a teacher, but as someone we can trust. Whether the day was good or bad, rain or shine, you would always have a smile on your face. We would know if you were angry or someone was acting up because your stare would show. Ms. Kerwin, you were and still are the best religion teacher any student is lucky to have. You and Ms. Petrucia prepared us for confirmation very well. We'll always miss hearing your voice and seeing you every day. I think we will definitely miss the Friday speech. We do and always will miss you being our religion teacher, and most of all, our best friend. Now here are a few heartfelt words. Even though it's time for us to fly, this is not our last goodbye. We will try to keep our laughs and cries. We remember all the good times and bad, whether happy or sad. These years have came and went so fast. That is why we try to make the best of the days we have left. The St. Mary's Star of the Seas class of 2012 would like to thank all of you for everything you have done for us throughout all these years. Thank you.
Secretaries are always there for you. They help students and teachers every day. Most of the time you are sent to the office for something bad or embarrassing, but they try to make you feel better and help you. Whether you are tardy, have an infraction, feel sick, or even split your pants. Secretaries help you and are there for you. They're problem solvers and don't laugh at you.
It's the secretary's job to forget about their days just to make your day better. I would like to thank the secretaries for being our second mom, always taking care of us when we're sick at school. They don't know how important their job means to us, and today we recognize that. Thank you, Ms. Heimberg and Ms. Kinney.
All right.
Dear maintenance men, we, the 8th grade class of 2012, would like to thank you for keeping our school clean. Although it is most likely a tiring job, you still do it. Personally, we would like to acknowledge Mr. Koczynski, Mr. Bielka, Mr. Berziniak, Mr. Redwinski, and Mr. Holinsky.
You five have all cleaned up after and for us throughout our years here at St. Mary's Star of the Sea. Yes, you are our school custodians, but you all have different jobs. Specifically, Mr. Polchinski, you have given us something else to look forward to when we go to the library. Every Monday this year, we have seen your model airplanes hanging from the ceiling at library. This year, we have actually begun to work on the airplane ourselves. Now we know the hard work and patience making a model airplane takes. Next on our list to thank is Mr. Bialka. You have worked here the longest. We often see you walking down the halls at school, although, why, we never know. What is the most important place in our SMS community? Anyone? It's the church. Now, who has the responsibility of caring for our church? Don't worry, you don't have to answer that question.
Mr. Rosiniak, you are our mystery man. It is you who has the responsibility to clean the church. Sometimes, by chance, we may see you cleaning the floor. All of us know how big the church is, so we commend you for cleaning it. Last but not least are Mr. Advensky and Mr. Holinsky. You two are here at school, working late to clean. You are also here during our night school activities like reading and casino night. Each of you are our custodians, but you all have specific jobs. We want you to know that your work is appreciated. Thank you so much. Sincerely, the 8th grade class of 2012.
Dear Ms. Navarro, first of all, I want to say thank you. You have guided us on the path along our Catholic faith. You taught us our first life lessons in respect, courtesy, and kindness. You were one of the kindest teachers we have ever known. You sacrificed so much time for us, even though you could be doing something else. We know that we can go to you if we ever need help with anything. I'd like to say that I'd stay another year, but unfortunately, high school calls. I know you cannot take all the credit, as we have other teachers as well, but you are our first teacher, and you will always have a place in our hearts. Thank you again for all you have done for us.
We have to hear you.
This is Caleb. The school year is almost over, and this is the last quarter. Not to mention it's a Friday. These events are always occupied by your end of the school year summer, award assembly speech, and your weekly Friday reminders. These are probably all permanently imprinted on our brains. Although it is the same Friday, summer, and award assembly, we here all have meaning. As a principal, you don't have to ask us to lead, or try to get our best grades to our report cards, but you ask anyways. We think you do this for 2 reasons. One is so that your staff or teacher have an easier job. We believe the second is because you take pride in knowing that your student's body is working to the fullest to get the job done.
Although visually we may not always see you on regular school days, you are there during school events. For example, you're here on our field days, fun fairs, talent shows, school masses, awards assemblies, and field trips. Not only does this show your devotion to your job, but your early mornings and late nights also prove to us that you care about your work. Furthermore, you were there at 5:15 in the morning with us to see us off to Springfield. You didn't have to be there that early, but you were coming for us. Your job can't be easy either, not with all the trouble we've caused. To that, all we can say is we are sorry, and we won't be a terrible 8th grade class. Lastly, we thank you for your hard work, devotion, stress that we may have caused you.
And thank you for being our principal of the 21st century. Sincerely, the class of 2012.
fair teacher. It's because of this that many of us are successful. With your guiding hand, you have sent us down the right path. Because of you, all of us have been accepted into high schools of our choices. You have prepared us very well for high school. You always find a way to make our class a little fun, either with your funny voices, funny stares, or your always funny jokes. You are one of the most dedicated teachers we have. You get here before most of us are even awake.
You have been our teacher for 3 years and have pushed us to excel in literature, which has put us in honors classes next year. You helped us score well in our Terra Nova test, Explore test, and our entrance exams. We don't think there has ever been a question you did not have the answer for, and you always give us a chance to improve our grades, no matter how bad we mess up. Making corrections and taking retests have allowed many of us to get better grades. You are always updated on the latest sports news. You are a big Bears fan, Bulls fan, Sox fan, and Blackhawks fan. You always brighten our days with your funny facts and interesting information. You are an amazing teacher, and it is an honor to be in your class.
Stand on the ladder to kiss him.
Dear Mrs. Johnson, this is our last year. Can you believe it? We made it through all these years and are still moving forward. Do you remember the first day of 6th grade? We were so nervous to be on the junior high floor. We didn't know what to expect. We were known as the little kids. Being in 6th grade was fun. You didn't know us that much, but we still enjoyed going to math class. That year passed and into 7th grade. We didn't know what that year was going to bring, but we were more comfortable to be on the junior high floor. Oh boy, wasn't that year crazy? You told us you were our mama bear, all 13 of us. You were like our second mom. You provided us nail polish remover, food if we forgot our lunch. Let's just say we could go to you for anything.
I wasn't in your class, but that year ended, and into our last year here at St. Mary's. Even though you weren't my home teacher, I always loved going to math class. You taught us in a very fun way, and you made learning seem easy. You became a teacher because you like people and you like to help them. You sure did help us, and teaching keeps you young. Being a mom and being a teacher goes very well together. When you first met us, you probably felt the same way we did, nervous and excited at the same time. You wanted to cover all the material for us to be prepared for high school. We sure are prepared. During the 3 years, we've earned your trust and respect, and you have seen how much we've grown. We have a lot of memories, like your birthday and April Fool's Day. Last year, we liked to have competitions with your homeroom and on field day. You always loved to come to our sport games, like soccer and football, and we always loved seeing you there supporting St. Mary's Spartans. I hope you are going to miss us, because I know that we are going to miss you.
We love you, Mama Bear. Love, class of 2012.
Miss Evans, where do we begin? It seems just like yesterday, we were in 6th grade getting to know each other, and 3 years later, here we are. We as a class have made many memories. But as we think back to that first day in 6th grade, we all realize that time flew by. We are all looking forward to our high school lives, but at the same time, we're sad about leaving our SMS family. You have taught us so many life lessons that we will need in life. You have done so much for our school, besides being an awesome science teacher and helping develop student council ideas to make our school events fun. We know we're prepared for high school because you taught us everything we need to know in science.
In science class, you showed us what it means to be a scientist, that we can always ask questions. We also enjoyed the experiments we were performed, such as the sunscreen protector, where we built our own proof buildings and where we made our own DNA. Discovery class was new and exciting for all of us, but we greatly enjoyed the class. Miss Evans, You're like a mom to us. You're so easy to talk to, and we could come to you for anything. So thanks for everything. We really appreciate it and all the knowledge you have given us to be successful in science. We are going to miss you next year, and we hope to see you after graduation. Never forget class of 2012.
Mr. Bartle, it's class day. Today is a step closer to that special day, which is graduation. It feels like just yesterday we were in 6th grade and we were new to this floor. We have made so many memories in English class. We enjoyed all the stories you would tell us, especially on Halloween. You always make English class enjoyable, and that's why we look forward coming to your class. You prepared us well for high school because we learned everything we needed to know. When you asked us what was the easiest part in our entry exam, most of us said English. All the homework you have given us, we appreciate because we became better with our English skills. We enjoyed the discovery class.
Mr. Marshall, you're a really nice person, you're understanding and helping. We are going to miss you next year. Thank you for everything. Thanks for all the knowledge you have shared with us to be great in English and your hard work you put in to teach us. We will miss you and we hope to see you after graduation. Have a great class of 2012.